Hey everybody, it's Chris. Today we are at the Goddard State Park boat launch in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. The water looks like glass. It should be a beautiful day. You can see the water there behind me. This is our second day on the Waverunner, our second day putting in. It should be interesting, but I've got the place to myself pretty much. There's a guy pulling in right now, but there's not a lot of traffic here. I'm shooting this on a Friday. I want to show you a couple of things regarding my camera. So this is the GoPro that I shoot my videos on. Now what I did for this morning's ride that I didn't do for yesterday's ride is this plastic casing right here is not part of the GoPro camera. That's an accessory called the media mount. And what the media mount does is it allows me to plug in a wired mic. You can see I've got the wires. It's a cheap $20 Purple Panda mic, but it works excellently inside a motorcycle helmet. This is going to be new for me. The wires wrapped around these mounts here. This is the mic, which is going to be pretty close to my mouth. I think this is going to give us better audio than yesterday's ride, last week's video. And that's because the GoPro camera without the media mod has microphones here, close to where my mouth was, up top and out front, picking up all the sounds of the ocean, of, you know, the motor from the Waverunner, etc., etc. I think having just one operable mic, the one with the windsock closest to my mouth, I think that's going to help us. We'll see. I also wanted to show you, I still can't figure out how to get my Insta360 mounted in this. And the problem is, so I've got this little circle here, and then there's a little gap here. If you can see the distance between where my finger is and where the screw threads start. And I think that's causing the problem, why it's not mounting solidly. I have done a ton of research online. I can't find anything that's going to solve that, but they sell a ton of these things with mounts like that. So one of you has to have an idea. Please put it in the comments in terms of a solution for me. So just one guy's coming in. He's going to load up his boat, and when he's done, we'll try to back up the Waverunner, put it in the water, and have some fun. Okay, let's start her up. Okay. I told you the water was like glass. So we're leaving Goddard State Park boat launch. I will tell you that was a hell of an experience, but I'll get the hang of it. So I just hit the no wake button, but I'm not sure I'm moving. I'm going 4 miles an hour, but I think that's just the idling speed. I think I have to hold it. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but it gave me an indicator right there. So we're 2,200 RPMs, and it says no wake. I think I have the camera angle adjusted to where we want it to be. These beautiful sailboats. I wonder if anybody's like actually sleeping on these boats. Now in the last video, I showed you an awesome mansion, and then I noticed there was a cross on the mansion. And I'm still not sure what that cross is all about, but that, it turns out, I looked on Google Maps, that is the Nelson Aldrich estate, which was the mansion of a United States senator named Nelson Aldrich, who was a leader in the Republican Party like 100 years ago, at the beginning of the last century. And he was one of the architects of the Federal Reserve System, whatever you might think of that. And I believe he was known as the general manager of the United States. And now that mansion, I believe, is available for rent. I think I went to a wedding there once. So I believe this is James Bond's boat, the gray charcoal colored yacht. I guess James Bond was in East Greenwich last night. Pretty awesome. Very cool. Now, one of the things I learned from the last video, which again was the first video using this mount with the camera set up like this, but you can't see distance at all. So I can point out things to you, but unless I'm right close, you're not going to see them. I don't know if this is no wake or not. This is brutally, painfully slow. I will also say that with this mic setup with the wire, a couple of times on the moto vlog, I didn't have audio. I was in Savannah, Georgia last winter on a long 3-week trip, and I shot awesome video in downtown Savannah, which is such a beautiful city, and I had no audio. It like ruined the video. So I may be talking to myself right now. I'll be very disappointed. The good thing is I can come back out the next day and shoot the same video all over again. Whereas if I'm at a destination like Savannah or somewhere in the Adirondack Mountains or somewhere far from home, if I lose audio, I might not be in a position to get back there the next day. So I'm really hoping we get some good audio, but if we don't, it's not like the end of the world. We got a little sailboat going crossing our path. That's okay. Looks like some kids. Oh, they're gonna have a fun day. Hey, be careful. Awesome. Okay, I have not seen one no wake sign, and 5 miles per hour is ridiculous. So we're gonna just go to like my own version of no wake, which is a little faster than 5 miles an hour, or 6 miles, or 7 miles an hour. Now, I am not sure where we put in yesterday, where Oakland Beach is in relation to Goddard Park. I thought it was super close, and we would have passed it to our right, but I don't think I saw it. So it could be that it's not as super close as I thought, and it's that way. So I was a little disoriented. Oakland Beach, that boat launch that we put in at the last video was actually on our left. I was looking on my right, but it was on our left. Shame on me, but I think we know where we're going now. We're basically hugging the coast here. This is, I believe, a little village called Potawatomi to our right there, and either East Greenwich or Warwick. But we're going to head in the opposite direction from what we did yesterday. So yesterday we went to the north, that way, towards Providence. We're going to head in the other direction today. So I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it was like glass when we pulled off the boat launch. And now we've got a little light chop. Nothing significant, but I mean, we can feel it, no doubt. So dead ahead, I know you can't see it, but I'll point it out when we get much closer, is Quonset Point, which was a naval air station years ago, and now it's an airport, just a commercial airport, general aviation airport, and it's also a big seaport, I believe. And I believe it's like a business park as well. We're going to get a lot closer. So Quonset Point is basically dead ahead. Again, that's a commercial airport, a commercial port. You can see a big ship there. A lot of industrial activity going on there. And then dead ahead in the distance is the Jamestown-Verrazano Bridge. I know you can't see it. I can see it with the naked eye. Well, not with the naked eye, with my glasses. But the GoPro just isn't good with distance. So we're a little closer to that ship dead ahead. And I don't know if you can see it with the GoPro, but the air traffic control tower is dead ahead there. I don't know if you can pick it up with the camera, but the swells are a little bit more pronounced. Nothing serious whatsoever, but I can feel it. And I can see the Plum Beach Lighthouse dead ahead. I don't know if we'll make it that far today. So I just said the Plum Beach Lighthouse was dead ahead. It is dead ahead because I know where it is, but I didn't see that. There's a sailboat up ahead, and that's what I saw. And we've got these channel buoys in front of us, but I don't know that I need to be like in that channel. Again, I think that's for heavy shipping. It looks like we're gonna make it to the Plum Beach Light after all, because it's dead ahead. And again, that's the Jamestown-Verrazano Bridge. What's cool about the Plum Beach Light, I've got a print of a painting of the Plum Beach Light in my living room. In fact, I'll show it to you. I'll insert it here. I'm gonna go behind this sailboat here. I'm surprised the chop isn't more pronounced here. This is kind of where I really always thought of kind of, you know, the southern portion of Narragansett Bay starting between this bridge and the Newport Bridge, which is to our left. We can't see it, but believe me, it's there. But it's pretty calm here, which is good. We'll circle a lighthouse and then we'll head back. But this lighthouse is awesome. There's a story behind this lighthouse that has to do with an historic preservation group kind of raising money to save it. I think some developer wanted to buy it and move it. I don't know how you move a lighthouse, but I guess they can move anything these days. I'm really glad that boat is there because I'm not sure how close I'd want to get to the lighthouse. It's there for a reason, right? I don't believe it's not an active lighthouse, but when it was put there for a reason. And I wouldn't get that close to it, but that boat tells me that if he's safe, I'm safe. Just beautiful. Isn't that something? We'll keep our distance, but okay, I don't know that we're gonna circle it. We'll just kind of head into it a little bit closer so you can get a good view. Just beautiful. And now we'll head back. There's guys fishing dead ahead. I don't want to mess with their line, so we'll go in front of them. So Quonset Point is again to our left as we head back to where we came from, where we started. There's a fisherman there on a personal watercraft. I don't know if you can see him. I don't want to get too close and spoil his, scare away his prey, but he's got a couple of lines in the water. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see him right there. Okay, so we're pulling into, I believe it's called Greenwich Cove, where we started. And I didn't see a no wake sign, so I mean, we've got to be respectful, but I don't think we have to go 5 miles an hour. I've got to figure out how to navigate to, I guess it's right through this little area here, back to the dock, where I'll make another embarrassing display. Now my next video, we're going to talk about one of two things. It'll either be why I chose the Yamaha Waverunner VX Cruiser HO and why I chose no audio. You can see I don't have speakers at my feet like most of these have. And I bought a leftover 2025. We'll talk a little bit about that, or we'll talk about navigation and GPS. I'm wrestling with getting a Garmin GPS. I have a love-hate relationship with Garmin, going back to my motorcycle GPS, which was a Garmin. So we'll talk about either one of those two things in the next video. Anyway, I'll pull it up, and once I get on the parking lot, once I get up to the parking lot, we'll debrief. See you then. I am so glad that wasn't on video because it took me a long time to get the trailer down. Once the trailer was down, getting the Waverunner onto it, it wasn't perfect, but it worked. Day 2 at this thing, I have no regrets whatsoever. I think I'm getting a little sunburned despite my hat and my long sleeve shirt that I wear out there. But I'm having a blast, as you would expect, learning a little bit as I go. I'll share more and more of those observations as we shoot more and more video. But I hope you like this video. If you're interested in the Waverunner, the Sea-Doo, the jet ski, you're coming at it from a newbie. Never been into boating whatsoever. Yesterday, the last video was the first time I put this thing at a boat launch. Today's day 2. Got a lot to learn, but had a blast. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're interested in this content, please subscribe. Any comments, please comment. And until the next video, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.